Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
Hi, Joe.
Welcome to the Silver Farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross stitches.
It is Monday, April 5th. What's tomorrow?
The 6th of April. Her birthday. Comment below Laura's birthday wishes, please. Explode her phone. Also go on to social media, all the ones she has linked below, and blow up on those too. I want her phone to show a picture of a white flag going, I surrender already. Happy birthday.
I don't want to break my phone.
I just think it'd be really funny if it actually did that.
I would be. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter if you celebrate. If you celebrate something else in the month of April, hopefully it is a joyous and blessed celebration. I totally forgot about Passover last weekend. Last week. And my best friend is Jewish.
Can I be honest?
I'm a jerk.
Can I be honest?
What?
To whatever excuse you have for eating candy and ham.
I know Orthodox.
Hope you enjoyed it.
I know Orthodox Christianity, Easter's another 2 weeks away, I think. I don't remember off the top of my head. But we had candy yesterday and ham and roasted sweet potatoes, green beans, beets. We didn't have quite the full spread because my mommy had a little oops. We're not going to talk about it, but all is well. We improvised and we made it work, and we had a very good Easter. My nieces had a fabulous time at Great Wolf Lodge, and we had supper with them.
Bugging us.
Yeah. We had supper with them again on Thursday and hung out with them.
Yep. And Monday, that's why we were late with the last video.
Right, we talked about that last week.
Yeah, but I'm still bringing it up, so...
Okay. Do you want to shout out our commenters?
Hey, yo, what up?
He's such a dork.
Yep. Lynn, Bridget, Susie, Angie.
Yes. Angie suggested you pick 2 prompts each week. She also said, sorry to burst your bubble. It's blue.
I already surrendered. Stop shooting your prisoner. I'm pretty sure there's international laws about that.
Lynn suggested you pick prompts every 1 week for every 3 months or so.
I just had a really good idea just now.
What?
I can pick out your monthlies.
You could.
That's both of them together.
That's true.
And maybe not all the monthlies.
I don't see.
Then again, you only do 2 of the monthlies. Like, how would you been stitching lately?
I did all of the March monthlies because I've been stitching like a mad woman. I had stuff that fit all of them, so it was great. The April monthlies, there's no alternative stitches, and I don't have a couple things that fit some of them, so I will probably get to some of the monthlies, but...
Well, let me know, and I'll see how far I can stretch the rope.
Okay.
Because none of my weird suggestions were rejected, were they? And I hope I gave them a laugh.
Yep. Okay, would you like to move on to whips?
Sure, your hand's closer. Do the jig.
Whips.
Do the jig. There we go. Okay. Whips. This is the Weechie Stitchers. Killing It, I believe is what the name of this is.
I'm fairly certain that's just, yeah, killing it. purchased as a kit in
Yep, this is the
Nashville.
white fabric that came with. I do not know off the top of my head what the thread count is.
I believe it's a 14 count Ada. It looks like it's a 14 count Ada. Let me see it. Party trick time. Yep, that's a 14 count Ada. Do you like my party tricks?
Can you do the Kardashian neck trick?
The what?
It's from Deep Space Nine. It's actually a joke because all the Cardassians were based on the guy who eventually played Gold Dukat, played a different Cardassian when they were introduced. And the entire makeup scheme was made because the guy just naturally has a really long neck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So everything to do with Cardassians is nicknamed the Cardassian neck trick because that guy's neck is so long.
Ah, okay. Okay.
I love information on YouTube. I love information on YouTube. And that's it for whips.
Okay. Are you ready?
Wait a minute. Yep, I'm ready.
All right. So, it was Cadbury Week in Daily 30.
Rock. Every time I hear Cadbury, I think of that lion.
I already showed you the peppermint purple stitches I did last Monday morning, so we don't need to go over those again, but they are in the stitch totals for the week. I had to stitch on something that is not real. I don't know. If you ask my... I was looking for that. If you ask my paranormal group, fairies are real.
But that fairy's not real.
Smart Alec. Okay.
Smart arse.
So I did 324 stitches on her. She's on a piece of solo hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm. This is a Shadow Lane. It's Winter Fairy by Shadow Lane. Let's get her.
I think that's your third favorite designer.
Yes. I love Shadow Lanes. They're so cool because they've got so many different things going on, and they've got specialty stitches and all this specialty floss, and I will do some more eventually, but Shadow Lane is kind of those one at a time things in my world. So, I finished the cloud she was standing on, which actually was a lot of stitches. And it's really hard to see on the camera. There's some silver half crosses on there she's standing on. And then I backstitched her face and her dress. Haven't got to the wings yet. Gonna need some more excuses to pick her up. Because I adore her. I really need to get her done.
Yeah, but too much of her makes you very, 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 very cranky.
Stitching that fairy was a... Woo! That was a bear. That was a beast.
Well,
So,
speaking of beasts, I have to do a flipping flower dissection and magnification.
I know, right?
To whoever designed the pattern for that thing, when you put back stitches, quarter stitches, half stitches of similar symbols, could you either A, use different colors, or B, include a blowout picture off to the side? Please!
I really like Shannon and Christine's designs, but I don't think I will ever stitch another one of her pretty ladies, because this has been a bear. Okay.
I have to blow it up 300 times on my phone in order to write it down, and I barely can make it out.
Where is that project? I'm missing a project.
It's probably on your desk, on your chair.
Wait.
What are you looking for?
Hold, please. And we're back.
I love you.
I went to hit the button and move the mouse. Okay.
Oh, it's kind of like if you're aiming a gun and sneeze.
Yeah.
Ah, dang it.
We got the monthly on Tuesday, which was the 30th, because we had to stitch a basket in order to collect items for the monthly. And our basket could really be anything that I know why I put this away because I already talked about this. Oh, well, you're going to hear it again. And our basket could be anything that would hold something. So, wheelbarrow on my Cora Albacora pumpkin farm.
I'm assuming you just want to get that started.
Well, I started it the weekend before, just to get it started because we were all starting it together. So, and then I did 212 stitches on it for my basket.
Get in the basket. Bing, bing.
Get in the basket. Oops, floss line.
The floss line would be a really cool pattern, don't you think?
This is on a piece of hand dyed by the Slovak farm. I think it's 32. Yes, it's 32. Dirt road.
That's even weave, right?
Yes, 32 even weave dirt road.
Because don't they have different colors for different fabrics with the dyes?
Different fabrics have different colors, and yeah. We've had some interesting fabric dyeing experiences.
Well, I figured that's why you should probably mention which ones which.
Yes. Okay, I had to do purple stitches. I had to do stitches in purple. So,
is this the one where me and everybody else looked at you and went, Alara?
What do I have that's purple? A tall giant lady in a dress.
Well, Jake, you know what I think of whenever I see that one?
What?
I think of taffy. Long and stretched out. You ever see those machines that fold and aerate the taffy?
Yes.
It looks like she took a ride in one of those things.
So, I did 200 purple stitches. Why does it say 200? I think it was only 100. But regardless. Whoop! That was my purple stitches. I'm pretty sure I only did 100. I'm pretty sure I wrote that down wrong. I'll go back and double check when we're done. Sure as fucking hell sitting on the couch, please. Okay. Then oops. I had to do stitches on today. Stitches on something that was inside of something. And because it's new month, the month started on Thursday, zombie run. I did, so, lady with flag, the flag is inside her arms. I think that's pretty good.
Sorry, I had a hard time because there was no pattern in it.
Oh, where's the cover? The cover's on the floor then somewhere. Or is it in here? It's in here. Okay. Lady with flag got something in something, 301 stitches, and 417 stitches for the zombie run for a total of 718 stitches. 17 stitches.
Excuse me.
And this weekend we had an Easter egg hunt pop up where the admins of Daily 30 put Easter egg pictures up, and for every Easter egg you did 100 stitches. So 4 of my Easter eggs were Lady of the Flag. She is on a piece of 32 count even weave, hand dyed by the Slovak farm for your thoughts. Little by little, I get that dress stitched. Okay. Something that's part of a series. Oh, Wednesday morning, I woke up. I went to look for something on the monthly. for March for Daily 30 and realized I either didn't post my pictures for the last prompt or I just completely forgot to do it. It was still the 31st, so I did 300 stitches on something in a series, Shores of Hawker and Hollow. I also did, so then I did another 300 stitches on this. I did 310 stitches on it for that. Another 320 stitches on it for something that was healthy, because swimming is healthy, and drinking plenty of water is healthy.
And being relaxed and being at peace on the beach is healthy.
And eating fish is considered healthy if you aren't allergic to it.
Yeah,
So,
we've had that fun this past Lent, as we do every year.
as we do every year. So a total of 631 stitches got put on Shores of Hawker and Hollow on Wednesday. And we have a block finish. The block is finished. Woohoo! This is on a piece of hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm. 32 count. Cleveland crud.
How many more blocks you gonna do? Because you got room for, like, in that pattern, I'd say 9 total, including the 3 you already got done.
I think, I don't remember how many blocks I'm going to do. I'm going to do that one.
That's 2.
1, 2, these 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see how they fit on the page, or on the fabric. I will make it work. I will make it work. Wow, that was bad. Okay. On to the last prompt for the week was to stitch on your chocolate bar. That is something that will become an heirloom. You'd have to understand the prompt to get that, but trust me. I stitched on One Nation for that prompt. And then I stitched on, because I would like this to be a family heirloom when I die. I'm sure my nieces will love that. And then I also, obviously, Zombie Run. One Nation is one of my Zombie Run pieces. So, on a piece of 28 count, hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm Dirt Road, I put in 707 stitches, which is 7 stars. And when I get done with the stars, I'm probably going to cry because them stars are pretty easy to count because they're 101 stitches each.
I can just see Laura making new patterns with those stars just because it's easy stuff.
I love those stars. They're so pretty. Okay. My final Zombie Run project of, well, it's not my final Zombie Run. My final project of the week. Yesterday, I stitched on Bell. This pattern's real pretty. This pattern's a real pretty big pain in my batootie.
Hey, honey. Most high detail pretty patterns are a pain in the to stitch. You know this.
Yes. I did 440 and 3/4 stitches.
Damn you fractions, you're ugly yet again.
On this. Finished up that ruffle.
She had some words to say about that ruffle.
Her ruffle was intense. This is on a piece of hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm, 28 count, in the colorway black ice. Even weave. Yeah, I had some words about that ruffle. That ruffle was intense.
I heard about it down here.
Her ruffle was intense. I really need to put beads on her head. Because I should not save all of that beading for last.
Because she'll sit in your bin for 200 years?
No. Actually, I don't mind beading. But, so, that has been my cross stitch for the week. I did a total of 3,458 and a quarter stitches. I finished a little tiny project. I decided I was going to teach myself how to crochet again. I know how to crochet, but anyways, I have to fix my ends. By far not perfect, but my first little crochet project. It's a cotton face. She calls it a knot round. Mine's kind of a trapezoid. I don't really know what happened, but it's a cute little project. It's like a face scrubby. And I made mine a little bit bigger than she originally called for because it just works better. So I am translating this into a washcloth now. We'll see how that goes. So that's been my stitching for the week. Do we have any finishes, honey?
Yeah, you guys might know something was missing. To those who watch regularly, you might know something was missing. I had something. Well, I don't really know what happened. I got close to the end and ran away like a madman.
He got a kick in the backside.
No, I got some NOS powered rocket launchers. Presenting Dragons of Sumatra. Move your head, please. Well, thank you. Completed. Yay! I'm not gonna die now.
I'm gonna kick his butt.
Why you gonna kick my butt?
Because he keeps saying, I'm not gonna die now.
Hey, it's funny. Oh, there's such a humor rebooted.
Okay. Well, that's been the stitching for the week and the big finish.
Hey, Heather. We need to test her to watch this video. Heather, yes, you will have it for an exposition piece for the next show you guys are doing.
Yeah.
I got it done months in advance. And also, we got all the flosses I was missing for my other big bap.
Zelda map.
Yep. I like big baps and I cannot lie.
Okay. Wow. No haul this week.
Is
So
plans going to be a separate section or did we just going to keep going?
we're going to stop and do plans and announcements.
Okay.
Plans and announcements. Plans.
This thing that I might actually also be working on Zelda World because with the retreat coming up, this is a very small project. I think like 4 days of constant stitching might kill it.
You'll be killing it. Oh, God, terrible.
That was so bad. You need to go across the street and get confession. That was so bad.
We live across the street from a Catholic church.
And we're Catholic.
That is not our church. Don't ask.
Go ahead.
Well, it's Unsolved Mysteries Week in
Oh my God, I remember that show. My mom loved that show.
This popped up and I lost it laughing. And do you know what else I learned today?
What?
The Weather Channel has a true crime series. And it's about how cases have been affected by the weather. I'm not even kidding. Part of the promo for the new season that starts, I think, in 2 weeks, is if the weather would have been different, this case would have totally gone a different direction, or something about that. Yeah. I did not know that. But anyways, okay. So, Unsolved Mysteries Weeks. I do not read the full text of the prompt out of respect for Cheryl and the group because it is a closed group and we do these prompts for actual prizes. So that's just my thing. I know some groups do read them fully. I don't. It's just kind of how I am. Cheryl has never said anything to me about it, but it's just how I feel. Okay, so unless I find the fact really fascinating, then I'm going to read it. So we are to stitch on a piece that we were inspired to start after seeing it on a screen. That's like literally most of my stuff anymore. If you think about
this,
well, not just Flosstube, but like groups on social media,
zoom, zoom.
Lots of things.
You and your Zoom friends have enabled so many patterns.
But I will say that I've picked Lady of the Flag for this project, for this prompt, because I was kind of meh on Lady of the Flag until I saw somebody stitching it in the green conversion, and then I saw Gary from Sunshine Stitchers stitch it on a copper orange fabric, and I put the two concepts together and I went, I need to get that pattern and stitch it. And I have a very gracious friend who gifted it to me. So, stitch on a piece that's over half complete. I gotta think about this.
That one's easy.
Lady of the Flag is over half complete. That I know.
Belle, if you want to torture yourself some more.
I already have her down for a one of the prompts. So, I kind of have to think about this because
Scenic Farm.
Technically not half done because I'm not done with the backstitch. I am working on it for one of this week's prompts. Winter Fairy's not half done. Definitely not the Lord of the Rings. Shores, no. One Nation, no. Belle is kind of questionable because while technically
You made something when you didn't go jostled.
Well, technically the top half of her is done, that big old dress is probably 2/3 of her. Raven Queen, no. Oh, I could do the hut, because that's almost...
Cardinal points?
Again, technically, no. We're not at the halfway point. I could do the hut. And knee-high, I would say, is probably about half done.
There you go.
So, I have a couple options. I may actually do the hut, because I think 400 stitches would get it
Thin.
done, or very close to done.
So you might do 415, get rid of it?
Yeah. I tend to do that with projects. If I am like, oh, I'm almost done, I'm just going to finish it.
Or you'd be like me, where you just plow into it and you just go, ah, I'm done. What? I'm
basically. Done? Okay. This comes from the number of cases that Unsolved Mysteries has solved, which is 260. Put stitches into a whip of your choice that celebrates the cases that have been solved. It's 260 stitches exactly. So I don't know, I'm just gonna pick something and stitch on it. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna leave that one for last, and whatever mood strikes me.
Do not do Belle. You cannot come to a whole number on that thing to save your life.
Okay. We have to capture Belle by stitching on a whip that has a bell in the design. I will This goes back to Matthew McConaughey's first professional job was portraying a victim named Edward Bell on Unsolved Mysteries. So, we have to capture Belle by stitching on a whip that has a bell in the design. Yes, I am hitting that softball. I'm going with it because bell. It doesn't say what kind of bell. It just says bell.
You know what's really sad? Growing up, my mom had a Disney princess bell. This nice little ceramic bell. It was literally just a candle at the top. And like movie dress. Now the ding ding ding.
Okay. And the last one is, tell us a story about something that happened in or near your town, or a mystery that has always intrigued you. And tie one of your whips into the story. Since I finished my Main Street Wellington, I thought long and hard about this and decided to try one of my farm stories into working on Scenic Farm. And I will tell you that story next week when we talk about my stitches.
Can I be a smart A?
What?
I'm pretty sure this is not what he did. How your brother survived his childhood with all the stuff he did?
Yeah, there's that.
I've heard enough of the stories. I'm like, dude, how are you still alive? And he always goes, I don't know. I do not know.
Story. For the monthly event, our items that we are to stitch to put in our basket. Chocolate, fruit, candle, cheese, bottled water, flowers, perfume, honey, tea, wine, or coffee, book, or journal. And there's specifics on how you get to those. And when I get to the monthly prompts, I'll explain. But that is my plans for the week. Sorry, I have the hiccups.
Announcements are easy.
Announcements are easy because the retreat is Thursday.
Yay! Oh, let me get this out of the way while I'm thinking about it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. YouTube, yada, yada.
Yes.
Hey, go find some friends that like to cross-stitch or some gullible people and have them hit the subscribe button, please. If we get to 1,000, we can live.
Yes, if we get to 1,000, we can live, or I can do like a community post like last week when we were, because of delayed on filming, because of family stuff, I can post, hey, delayed on family, because of family. That's really the only reason I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's the truth. Okay, I do have one other announcement. Ongoing fabric acquiring issues. It's, even if I had my tax ID number to go directly to the source, I still would be challenged. In addition to that, my dye supplier is having issues and has out of stock things. It's everywhere. It's all around. I'm doing the best I can. The dye thing isn't probably that big of a deal right now. I can see where it's going to be, though, because one of my most popular colors is out of stock.
Can you get it at stores anywhere?
Nope.
Biscuits!
Yerp.
Anything else?
That is it.
Already did this YouTube please
You
spiel.
did the YouTube please spiel.
For those coming, see you Thursday.
If you are going to a retreat, I'll see you on Thursday.
Oh, if you're coming to the retreat and you'd like me to bring dragons to show it off.
I think you should take dragons to show it off.
Okay. Hey, think you can get finished by then?
Nope. Nope. Because I have to finish things for the retreat. Well, we will see you all next week.
or this week, end of this week. Bye.